Oh, hi there. Welcome. Our table's ready. We just have to go to the room in the back. I already took a look at the menu and ordered a few plates for the both of us. So we just have to enjoy each other's company. So, how has your day been so far? And have you been to the mines yet? That's good. I don't like it when you're down there. It's dangerous, and I always get so worried that you won't come back out or get really hurt or something. And even then, is there really that much you can get from there? Yeah, it gives me chills every time I talk about it. So let's talk about something else. I've been really busy today. Penny and I were talking about getting me some more practical knowledge. I realized that I can't live the dream forever. I've been really relying on the fact that people think I'm pretty, and I realized I barely even have the base knowledge to get a job anywhere. We've got craftspeople, artists, scientists, business people, but I'm the only one here that just kind of exists, I guess. I don't feel drawn to any job because it all seems so tedious. But I think I just have to bite the bullet and start learning something. I don't want to be sapping on someone else for the rest of my life, you know? So I decided I wanted to do something. Make something of myself. And I don't think I could have done it without you. Yeah, really. Ever since we met, you and I have had a great spark. And I thought it would go just like always. You're attracted to me, we date for a while, I get bored and we break up. But honestly, I haven't gotten bored of you yet. You've been incredibly kind to me, and when I was being a brat, you showed me some tough love. I've taken more responsibility in the house since you broke up that argument between me and Emily to try and relieve her a little. She has a lot on her mind, and she needed some time to herself. She was really happy to see me start taking care of things, and that felt surprisingly good. Emily's taken care of me for a long time. I shouldn't take advantage of her like that. So one day we sat down together and split the tasks 50-50. She does the laundry. I put it in and take it out of the dryer. She makes breakfast. I make dinner. Sure, sometimes I still forget, but I get better at it every day. And I like to think of how you would feel seeing me do things like that. I like to think you'd like it, seeing me better myself, seeing me be, well, less of an entitled brat, to be completely honest. Before you came here, before you changed all of us, I was somewhat mean, entitled, lazy. But you being here, you showing me all this affection and love, it made me see how bad I was being to those around me, how destructive my behavior was. To be completely honest, I was just acting like a child. It was not great. But since then, I've started to get my hands dirty, try to improve myself. For you, I guess. Because you make me want to be better. You make me want to be kinder, work harder, get smarter. I never really was motivated to do any of that because, well, pretty girl, constant compliments, and no expectations. I've actually sent out a letter to Pierre this morning to ask if he needed a store clerk. I know it won't pay that much, but there's bills to pay, and I'd be getting a bit of money for myself. Yeah, for example. But the first thing I really want to buy with my own money is going to be a new camera. Higher quality, more lenses, all of that boring stuff. I want to really work on my hobby. Make it more than just me buying rolls of film once in a while and taking pictures of things I think are pretty. Maybe even sell a photo or two. But I want to keep it from becoming my job. Well, if you're going to turn your hobby into your job, that puts a lot of pressure on it. Suddenly, you need to do all of these things for your job. These things you used to enjoy doing become tedious because you're not free to do them, or doing them from your own inspiration, but because you have to. I don't think I can take that much responsibility in my art. I kind of want to keep it as a passionate hobby. But enough talking about me. Let's talk about you. I know a lot about you, but I'm sure there's more to know. You've never talked much, which is always a bit jarring to me. Sometimes you'll just talk my ear off for a few minutes. Other times you just say one sentence and then leave to do other things. And I can never predict which it'll be. Why do you think that is? Well, I guess you are busy. But I don't know if you'd be so busy that you can't sit still and have a conversation. Mainly because you usually come to me to do it. I'm sorry. I don't mean to pry. If it's something you're not ready to share, that's fine too. Me, a therapist. I couldn't. Well, now that I think about it, it may actually be a really good idea. I would get to meet a lot of different people, figure out how they think, empathize with them. Gosh, that's a really good idea, Farmer. I swear I'll look into that if I find the time. I'm actually kind of excited now, but I keep getting sidetracked. I invited you here tonight to have dinner with me, of course. But I also did it to tell you something. I think I really love you. Like, not just a little bit. I mean, life-changing, heart-throbbing, wish upon a star true absolute love. And that includes all the butterflies in my stomach and clouds in my head and all that stuff. I feel like I'm living in a dream ever since I met you, and you're the central character. Every time I do something, say something, I think about how you'd feel about it. What you'd think, what you'd say, what you'd do. I always picture you in my head, cheering me on, or telling me that I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing, because I know you have my best interest at heart, and I really do respect you, love you, feel for you, and with you as my mental guardian angel, I guess. With my own mental image of you guiding me, I've been doing all these things to better myself, to make me feel like you'd be proud of me, and I guess I just want to play open card with you now. I want to lay it all out on the table and know how you feel as well. Because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you don't feel a thing. Maybe you were only interested in Emily and wanted to get close with her by getting close to me. I don't know, and I can't tell. So I'm asking you, plain and simple, if there's any feelings for me coming from you. Because if there are, I'd love to explore them and make this relationship more intense. But only if you want to. You have something for me? A gift? You don't have to give me anything. All I need from you is an answer, not a gift. Although I do appreciate it. I don't know what to say. Here you have me talking your ear off about all the things I did to try and be more attractive to you. And in the meantime, you had that in your pocket with the plan to give it to me? I'm not sure how to respond. Well, of course I want to marry you, dummy. That isn't even something you had to ask. You could have just showed up in a gown at my house and told me the stage was set up in town square. Yes, farmer. I love you. And despite the things I've said before, I love this valley. It may be remote, but that makes it much more intimate. And I like that intimacy. It's what caused our paths to cross. Now, kiss me for a bit before Gus brings in our dinner, okay? I want to see his reaction to me wearing the pendant as we kiss.